And we're live from the basement of the Mosley family household. We know who you are, but you might not know who we are. I'm Alex.
I'm Shy.
And I'm Tyler.
So this is our first time streaming. There's a lot of things to kind of keep track of, so forgive me for a minute. Go. Much better. All right, so we're streaming live on YouTube. We have a few people watching us, but we don't actually know who you are. And if you have a YouTube account, you could be commenting. I would ask that you make your comments kid-friendly, because we could have some kids watching. That's possible. And with that, I think we should just kind of get right into it. You notice we're a little different today. Normally you see Tyler behind the drums. Shai's got a guitar slung over her neck. And we're going a little light this time because streaming's kind of complicated, and the less instruments we have to worry about, the easier it makes it. Plus, when this whole pandemic thing started, we couldn't really do drum lessons the way we normally would. Tried doing a drum lesson on acoustic drums over Skype and a phone microphone. It just doesn't work. So Tyler was like, what am I gonna do? And he said, well, was it 3 months ago, Tyler?
Yep.
Yeah, for about 3 months ago, he said, well, maybe I could learn piano. So this is Tyler's debut on piano after 3 months, and I'm not saying that to set low expectations. It's not gonna suck, I promise. I'm saying it because it's a really hard instrument to play, and that device is really complicated with lots of, like, hundreds of music samples, and he put some things on percussion that you'll hear a little bit later. And I'm just extraordinarily proud that he was able to do what he's able to do in such a short period of time. And in some sense, the same goes for Shai. I can tell you from personal experience right now, it's really comfortable to have a guitar in front of you because it's like a security blanket. It's like, I'm not really a vocalist, I'm a guitarist, so, don't pay attention to me. But without the guitar, it's just you out there, putting it out there.
I was trying to ignore that fact.
Yeah, I thought you might be. You're welcome. Anyway, so this first song we're gonna do is, we set it up to go first because it kind of reminds me of what we're going through right now. There's a lot of people out there who are struggling. The song is about a romantic breakup, and it's a bit of a lament, but at the same time, it's thinking about the good things too, and I'm hoping that maybe all of us at some way or fashion can find something positive to hold on to right now. Anyway, you guys ready to do it?
One, two, 4.
Another turning point, forks stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test, don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take these photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang them on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. the time of your life.
All right. Hope you like that. We're going to do another song that we started learning before we had the shelter in place and we're only practicing out of our basement. We learned it, on guitar and drums, and it's kind of a high-energy song. But we liked it so much, we said, you know what, pandemic's not going to hold us back. We're going to do it anyway. And so it's arranged for piano, and we hope you like it.
1, 2, 1, 2.
She sang, come down and waste away with me, down with me, slow out, you wanted it to be. Out of my head, out of her head, she sang. And I wonder, when I sing along with you, if anything could ever feel this real forever. If anything could ever be this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when she sang. Breathe out so I can breathe you in, hold you in. Always been out of your end, out of my head, I sang. And I wonder, when I sing along with you, if anything could ever feel this real forever. If anything could ever be this good again. I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when she sang. And I wonder if anything could ever feel this real forever. If anything could ever be this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when.
Awesome. All right, so we didn't do this in any of our rehearsals, so I'm going to do it right now. I just want to do a shout out to J.C. Cernan, who's our music instructor. Most of you are not from the Denver area, but for those that are, if you're looking for someone who pretty much can teach anything and plays anything, he's your guy. He's in a lot of local bands. So not only does he teach piano and vocals and guitar and bass and drums and pretty much everything else, he also does a lot of live performing, and he's in a band. His band is Anavrin's Day. That's Nirvana, spelled backwards. They do some 90s and 2000 stuff. It's really, really good. They're doing a performance here on a Friday coming up in July. If you search on Front Porch, Anavrin's Day, you'll find it, so you can watch it anywhere in the world. And the idea is you take your laptop or your phone out onto the porch in the evening in the summer when their performance is, and have a cocktail and listen to some great music. And if you feel so inclined and donate, it helps local businesses who are really struggling right now, which is a good thing. All right, so this last song we're going to do, it's actually a political campaign song. It was written at the request of Timothy Leary back in the late 60s, who was running for governor of California, and he asked his friend, I assume they were friends, John Lennon, to write it for him, and John Lennon did. But before it could be used, Timothy Leary was arrested, put in prison. And if you know anything about Timothy Leary, you can probably guess why he was put in prison, what he was convicted for. Anyway, John Lennon said, well, it's probably pretty good. It really wasn't much of a campaign song because it's just a bunch of gobbledygook. So that's the history.
That's his word as well. I feel like gobbledygook is not exactly a common word today.
Yeah, that's definitely his word. I will say one thing. It's really appropriate for the times we're in right now. A couple weeks ago, I wrote a parody of the lyrics, a political parody, and I put imagery, and I thought we would do it in the show, but...
Please don't mention this, please.
But Shai didn't want to do it. And the reason is that it kind of made fun of somebody, and she felt like you shouldn't really be making fun of anybody, no matter how much they might seem like they deserve it. It's just not right. And so, yeah, so my heart out to you for doing what you think is right. That's the right thing to do. I will say it does have a moment of solidarity in the chorus. You'll know it when you hear it. When the lyrics I wrote for that says, on one knee. But you're going to sing it the normal way. But for all of you out there, when you hear the chorus, you'll know what I'm talking about, on one knee. All right, that's my spiel.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shoot. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me.
Come old flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju at ball, he won holy roller. He got hair down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please.
Shoot.
Shiny got toe jam football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola, he said, I know you got to be good looking 'cause he's so hard to see. Come together right now over me.
All right, that is it. That is our 3-song short set, first time live streaming. I hope you enjoyed it. And next time when we do this, we're definitely going to bring out the drums and the guitar and do some higher energy rock and roll, which is normally what we like to do. Kind of like the prelude music you heard coming in. All right, thanks everybody, and take care. We'll see you next time.